A huge, beautiful haul by Barrymore. I bought the toaster earlier today. I jumped on live and I shared with you guys and we unboxed it and then I tested it with 2 toasts. It was so amazing. I was actually so blown away. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, and I've been doing some research on toasters. I was considering Smeg, which is the highest end, one of the highest end toasters out there. It's like 200 something for one toaster. And then I eventually was like thinking Bella, because my name is also Bella, and I was like, that could be cute. Also, it's like a nice color and it's modern and it's like dull, but it's like this like I don't know explain, just like this modern, like it looks nice. And then I was like, then there was beautiful, but then I was like, I don't really like the gold. I'm more of like a silver person, and a lot of appliances have silver in it. So I was like, will that clash? I'm so grateful I didn't allow that mindset to stop me from purchasing and just trying it out. Because what happened earlier today when we tested out the toaster in the kitchen, like something like just it was just felt so right. I can't even explain to you. Like I've been touching the Bella when I'd go into Target. I've been shopping a lot right now to move out, so I've been kind of shopping around, and I've been kind of here and there taking out Bella from kind of looking at it. Should I pull the trigger? Like I don't really know. I've been just kind of like going around and seeing things, but I've been really focused on Bella. My mom has 2 of Bella's, the brand, and so I kind of just like it. I see her using it. She said it's amazing. It looks good on the counter. So I was like, should I pull the trigger too? And when I move out, should I use all Bella products as well? And then I'm so grateful that I decided to not just look over it, because I kept just looking over it. I was like, there's gold in it. You know what I mean? Even if it looks so nice. And I'm so happy today I didn't do that. And I wasn't even in the store to like buy anything. I just was looking. And then I just like opened it and I was like, wow, like a part of me just said, like, after seeing it, like I walk in the aisles a lot recently. I've been doing that a lot. And a part of me was like, just buy it, like, and just see. And then after our review, something came over me and I was like, I went to the Apple store because the keyboard came in. We did a whole bunch of their videos. And then after that, I was just sitting there and I was just thinking about the toaster just right there on the counter where we left it. And I was like, let me see this company now, because I haven't really done research fully, because again, it was not the color that I wanted. So it was almost like a no already. So I never actually did the research. And then I did the research and I was shook. I already fell in love with it, just the toaster and how cute it is and how it works and how perfect it is and how it feels so luxury, and like the screen is like an iPhone but like a toaster, and I just was like, I already fell in love with it. But then now I was looking, I was like, I'm in love. Like I don't know what came over me. And again, I like silver. As you guys can see, silver, white, silver, white, silver, silver. Like everything is usually silver or white. And I don't have like anything in my whole entire room right now that's gold. Like I don't even wear jewelry like that, but I don't even, like, gold is not even something I have. So it was really hard for me to even want to even look at this company, but I am so grateful I did, because holy shit, beautiful. When we buy this company, every single morning we use a coffee machine, we use a toaster, we use like the water heater. Beautiful. Feel beautiful. You are beautiful. You are human. Like just the whole brand feel, and also white. As you guys know, as at 26, I realized I pretty much just only want to wear white and pink, and like I still have other colors, but mostly I just want to wear white. It's just something that came over me. A lot of changes have been happening this year. It's been honestly frough. The 20s have been rough. I feel like it's like that for everyone, but recently I've just been like, white, just something is calling to me. I used to always just wear black, and just white has just been I've been buying everything white, like starting over. Everything I already have, I'm just turning everything white pretty much. So then I was looking at Bella and I was wanting to go cream, but this is like white, but it wasn't like cream. And then I'm so grateful that I didn't stick with that mindset, because holy shit, guys, like this company is the best company right now on the market for aesthetic wise, like happiness of using an object. And sometimes we get lazy, we don't want to cook, we don't want to be in the kitchen, we just want to like live life. This brand makes you feel alive just to use it. You're beautiful. You are literally beautiful, and this brand is a literal reminder in your face when you wake up in the morning of how beautiful you are. So I'm so grateful that I did not I stopped judging it based off the gold. And if anything, the gold actually makes it look and feel more luxury. So I was just really, honestly, that was just not, that's my fault, honestly. That was me. I should have never thought that with my brain, just kind of, you have your fixed ways, and it's like silver for me. It's always silver. So I'm so happy that I pushed out of that, and I can now share with you guys this review, and we kind of go through things. So if you're interested and you're looking at multiple companies right now, you're moving out as well, and you're trying to decide of what's going to be on your counter that you're going to use every single day. And when you wake and you feel it, you're like, this is your life. This is what you're touching. It's it's a part of you. And I'm so grateful for this brand, for just beautiful. And eventually if I have a lover one day, for him to understand this is beautiful, and just to have everything just be so light and just white and just bright and just alive in the kitchen, when really honestly we don't really want to be in the kitchen, right? We'd all rather hire a professional chef to cook for us. That's a dream. But when we do cook and stuff and do things, why not have it feel nice and bright and alive and beautiful? So I went from buying one toaster, that's all I was gonna buy today. I'm not jumping to move out so quickly, but I am. So I was over time I might get more things. And then because the toaster, we did that review and it was so amazing, and I was literally so happy, just looked at it on the counter. I was like, this is one of the best purchases I've ever done in my life. Then I decided to go to Walmart again. And then I only went to get this because you guys saw my review on Cuisinart, the white ones on Amazon. That's the best one on Amazon. But I was like, wow, they have their own white ones, which I didn't even look at because, again, it was gold. So I was like, it's an automatic no. So now I'm like, let me just compare. I still have 30 days in the other stuff. And I did tell you guys those are the best, and they are the best on Amazon. But maybe this could be better. Or if you don't have gold, then the other one's for sure the best one, period. Cuisinart, that's the one that's the best. But if you're doing gold like me, then this might be the best. So we'll see. So I was going for this, and I was going for this because I do smoothies a lot and my protein shakes. So those are the things I need the most. So this, and I was like, air fryer, this could help with meal preps to be quicker. So 1, 2, 3, that was it. I ended up buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things extra that I already kind of bought, honestly, to move out. When I was younger, I thought I was moving out. So I already have this stuff. I already bought it, but I just bought it again in just a different company, and it is what it is. If there's anyone here that's under age and you're ready to move out and you're young and you're just you pull a trigger too young, but you're not ready to fully move out like you thought you would, try to not buy things until you know for a fact you're gonna move out, because then you just waste hundreds and thousands of dollars. Because I literally have a whole garage filled with pretty much all of this already, the old outdated shit that I never actually moved out with. And then your opinions change as you one day thought you loved this and you're going to love it forever no matter what. It could change. So be aware with that when buying things ahead of time before you move out when you're with your parents. I just want to note that because thousands of dollars were spent already, and now more is being spent. So that was just a quick little ad. Anyways, so yeah. This was so cute. I did research when I was in the store before I bought anything. I still was looking shit up. This is so cool. It's a can opener that just sits there, and I actually eat tuna a lot and beans and stuff. So I'm always opening cans almost every time I meal prep. So it just sits there and you just put it and it just opens it with ease. All of this stuff can be on your counter and not be ugly. You feel that urge you need to hide shit and you just put it in the drawers. Sorry for the cussing. That is not what this company, you can have everything out and it just is literally makes your kitchen look bright and luxury. So that's what was one of the main selling points of this company, is that royalty, that beautiful bright white. And also everything is pretty much every single, I don't know about this, I don't even think it has a touch screen, but the ones that can have buttons, everything is your iPhone. So it's digital and it's lit and it's beautiful. And when it's not in use, there's no buttons. So then it's just pure, beautiful, white, modern, a sculpture in your kitchen. And it only shows buttons when you touch it. So I literally skipped over this brand completely, and I've been like buying stuff for the last couple of months right now, and honestly a little bit of last year too before I was thinking I was gonna move to Bali, but that didn't happen. So I kind of was already looking at things to move out, and I totally skipped over this brand completely, and I don't know what was wrong with me because holy shit, this is probably the best company for brand feel, like just the beautiful, the reminder, just the aura behind the product, the way it looks, the function, the luxury feel, like touching for the great price point. You're not paying 200 something dollars for Smeg the toaster. Yes, it's beautiful. I've been looking at it. I was going to purchase it. I was going to buy Smeg. Like, I think it's beautiful too. Smeg has like a little Smeg has what is it called? The circle knobs. It's like a circle, like a little circle ball, and you pull it down on the toaster. There is a major difference between feeling this gold luxury thing that's like you can actually grip. And yes, Smeg is like, I was literally thinking about buying it. Like, there was one influencer that I love, and she's so beautiful, and I just love the way she takes care of her children, and she just does like a lot of like lifestyle content. I love to watch it. Makes me feel like peaceful when I watch her. She got, when Smeg launched, she like had everything. She like had videos of her taking out her and putting the Smeg, and I was like, oh my god, it's perfection. Until literally I decided to look into this when I wasn't even looking at this, and now I'm realizing, no, like, yes, Smeg has they're obviously like $200 something, and it's really expensive for all of their everything that they have, and I understand it is quality, but like the actual gimmicks, the actual things that you do, like the actual things you touch, it feels, this company did it right. They understand modern, they understand functional luxury modern that's not so luxury to the point that's like kind of awkward, but also so expensive, and it's like not anyone has that toaster. You know what I mean? So they're right in between when they're not that expensive, like super, super high end, like billionaire millionaires, like that can just spend like whatever $2,000 to $5,000 on a whole new kitchen set of Smeg. You know what I mean? Like, that's luxury. They honestly, in my opinion, do it better. I think going the cheaper route with going with like beautiful, that mid-range, like holy shit, the feeling of the buttons, the digital, like the other one, it's not in my opinion. This is my opinion, but from the research I've been doing, and I'm just so grateful that I decided to not like overlook because the gold knobs. Like, guys, let's just like get into it now. Let's just like start opening. So I already opened this one. I just want to show you guys because we did it earlier. You guys can go watch that after. We did the unboxing and actual use. We like put the two toasts. I just finished up my bar class, so I was gonna eat breakfast, and so I did avocado toast with eggs. Look how cute. Okay, it's kind of dark in here. Hold on. There's a light right here. During the daytime, it's even more bright, so it looks even, the white color looks even whiter. Right now, it looks like cream, but when it's brighter outside and everything is light, it's just like white. But it's like not the brightest white. It's not like, it's not ivory, it's not cream. It is like a slight off-white, but it's such in the best way, honestly, because then Cuisinart is the whitest right now. I actually touched Cuisinart in Walmart, I think, or Target, and I was looking at Cuisinart's too, because it's a major company. But it was cheap looking, it was the brightest white, and it was glossy. So it just like, it wasn't it. I knew that like Bella was better just from the material Bella used. I compared Cuisinart and Bella in that exact moment, and yeah, it was done. I wasn't even looking at Cuisinart anymore. But this is not that bright where it's like super white and obnoxious. It is that perfect white, and now that it's dark, it literally looks like Bella. That's crazy. This can be beautifully white and bright during the daytime, and at nighttime, the color changes to the kind of like the Bella color, but still brighter than Bella, because obviously Bella will be even darker in the nighttime if you think about it, because their color is, you know, that color. I forgot what they call it, but this is absolutely insane. It automatically, oh my God, it stayed, guys, from the toast. We tested 3 levels and then 4 levels. This one was too hot, so I'm gonna only toast 3 or 2 levels, and it stays. So wherever you have it, if you're like in a relationship, your man or your woman you guys stay on this side, he stays on this side, and then you guys have your temperatures depending on what you guys like, and it just stays there. And you just put the toast in, you push them both down, and it's both of your guys, it just automatically remembers it. The best. I can't explain to you the feeling of the knobs, just the feel of it. The silver that is so perfect because most appliances, that's why I love silver. Most appliances have stainless steel, most fridges, most places. So yes, they have the gold, which is made me nervous, but they have the silver still. So it actually does fit your kitchen. So this woman, she literally thought of everything. This is the best on the market. This, in my opinion, the best brand. Okay, so let's actually start unboxing now. We already did that review. Obviously, I'm not going to test everything tonight because this is a lot, but I want to take it out and kind of just visualize and feel the objects. Some of them I kind of did that, but most of them, like that one, this one, these were just, oh my God, let me tell you about this. Holy shit. Okay, so I was doing the research online so I was like, what do I use? And if I don't want to buy everything right now because I haven't moved out yet. So I was like, what do I use and what would I use day to day? Right now, if I were to just buy it, I would use it immediately. That was rice, because I make rice, or quinoa, which is carbs for my meal prep. I use my Instapot right now. It doubles as an Instapot. Also a rice cooker that I bought a long time ago when I thought I was moving out. So I was like, I need that. And I want it to be in this color, this brand, right? So there was a cute little one that was small. It wasn't a massive one. It was so little, and it was from the company. And it said it was perfect amount for 2 cups of rice or 2 cups of quinoa, and that's it. And that's as much as I'll ever use for meal prep. So I was going in there to buy it. Then I was like, they didn't have it. And I was like, and then I just was reading I don't know. It was just sitting there. I just read it. And I was like, the lady was with me and I was reading it. And I was like, is this a rice cooker? And like has all these, so literally she developed something. Oh shit. She literally developed, Chloe, I'm dropping things. Oh my God, it's gonna like break. Chloe, look at her. She's so cute. She wants attention. I just go home right now. I haven't got to like hang out with her. Anyways, sorry. So when I saw it there, it literally says, and I looked over it because I don't even use this stuff. My mom uses a slow cooker, but I've never used it before, so I don't need it. Maybe eventually one day I'll use it. I'll learn how to use it. I'll learn how to cook with it, but we're trying to save, like not spend so much money. So I'm like, let me just hold off. I haven't even moved out yet. But then I read it. It literally says replaces 10 cooking essentials. What? It says a saucepan. So you can literally like use it like a saucepan. Skillet, slow cooker, stock pot, brazier, steamer, Dutch oven, rice cooker, serving dish. Like if you want your stuff to be warm when your kid or when your husband or your kids come over, or you have people over, you want to keep the dish warm in the middle and everyone grabs from it. It's such a beautiful display, and it just keeps everything warm so nothing gets cold when it gets to their plate, which is I would use that. So sick. And a warming tray. So they actually were selling one there that was literally a slow cooker. It's beautiful. And I was like, I'm going to get that one day because my mom uses it and she uses Bella right now. And she said she was going to eventually teach me like what recipe she does. She just throws everything in it and it just stays overnight. Literally just cooks for hours and hours, and then the food's always so delicious. She never taught me though. So I was like, one day I'm going to get that. I was like, one day, but let me just get the stuff that I need that right now that I actually will use. Then I saw this and I was like, couldn't find the rice cooker there. And it says rice cooker. So literally there's less things on your counter. You don't have to buy 2 things, a rice cooker and a slow cooker. It's literally all in one and more. I was shook. I was like, I almost spent money in the wrong way. And I ended up saving money and also saving space in the kitchen because of her genius brain. Who knows if she came out with those first and later invented this? Who knows? I don't know. But like, I'm so grateful she did. And it looks honestly better than the slow cooker itself. And it looks better than the rice cooker itself. Like the design is like out of this world. So this was an amazing spontaneous find. Okay. And then, yeah, most of all these I didn't open up except this one, that one, this one. And then no. So yeah, we're going to open these up right now for the first time, some of them. This one I already showed you. There's nothing in this right now. It's empty. We're gonna start with this one since we're talking about it. Okay, let me put it up close. I'm so excited to see this. It looks incredible on the actual photo. I mean, everything that she thought of, the touchscreen, everything, just, I already know. Like, I already trust her. I trust her enough to buy all this from her, and that's kind of crazy. Most people don't do that with the company, but from what I've been doing research, like, she well crafted. She has who knows how, but she did it right. She's very different than other companies. She really thought about us and the details and like the precision, like the formula. Okay, hold on. Should I like tilt it? It's like gonna be probably heavy. Let's go to the floor. Chloe! So I don't like actually drop something. Look how cute Chloe looks. She's so cute. Okay. Yeah, we have to like flip it over. Chloe, this is a 10-in-1 6-quart electric multi-cooker. That's affordable and luxury. Literally insane. The build, the softness. I don't know how I'm gonna use this. If I'm being honest, I never used one of these things, but like I'll figure it out. I'll watch tutorials on like how to cook things in here. I feel like this is what like saves time and also makes food more delicious when it's cooked for so many hours. My mom never taught me, so. I don't know what this is. I guess I'll find out eventually. Wow. And it has like, oh my god, I love the way she does the manuals. It's the same on all of them. And then it gives you a photo image of how to do it. Oh, you just pour water in it, you put the tray, then you put a bowl with your food in it, and then you put it, and then you just, so it does kind of teach you actually. That's cool. Okay. And then, so that's why it can double as so many things, is because it's not fixed. Whereas the other slow cooker that they sell, it's fixed. So that's why you can do so much with it, I think. And then, wow. There's a little bit of dust. It almost looks like it got dirty in the transportation, but I think it can be cleaned. Literally insane. This is that same plastic. So right here, it's so quality. It's so soft. It's a perfect white. But right here, it's like a glossy white. That's the same thing as the toaster. I'm pretty sure for every single one of these things that have digital, it's going to be this white, beautiful finish. And then this super soft, glossy white that shines. It's because eventually when you turn it on, everything lights up with all of the buttons. So it's really like high tech and like almost feels like an iPhone when you grab an iPhone and you touch the screen and everything just lights up. That's literally the experience you feel when cooking, but like with less buttons and no apps. It's just like you just get to the point and it's amazing. So beautiful. Let's kind of look at it just like pretending like we were using it. So I think we put it there. Okay, there's like little gel stuff and it just perfectly fits in the little gels. Then I don't know how to cook with this, but I think you're supposed to go like this maybe, right? And then I think you put a bowl in it or something, and then you cover it. Chloe, your hair. OMG, it is beautiful. Okay, like that. I'm obsessed, guys. How is it looking this good? How can there be things out in this world? Like, how did she make this? Chloe. Wow. Like, just wow. And this just sits on your counter. Some people, we hide our stuff. We take it out the counter. This is the selling point. You paid them. I 10 times overpaid the money for something that is so beautiful to look at. Just, and also so useful for our health and for yummy food, which humans, we all love. So insane. I love that the cords are white. The other company I was looking at, what is it? It was a blender. I was comparing this other blender that's cream, and it had black. Everything was cream. I was like, why would they go with the black cord? Black is just stands out. The cords are everywhere. There's black cords all over the place on your white counter or your whites. I don't like it. She thought everything through properly. Other companies don't, and they make just little errors. That's like not a huge deal, but it's just like little errors that matter. If you're spending money on something, they should really take their time to think about every little detail. And she, beautiful, Drew Barrymore, like, to be a part of Drew Barrymore, it just feels powerful. Just to have her, like, I'm just shook that she even decided to make a line and she called it beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. We are beautiful as humans. Like, I just can't. Everything about it. I've never I didn't even know this existed, and I'm so happy. My limiting mindset was destroyed, and I decided to look at the toaster and change my life. Literally. Okay. Let's move forward. I'm just throwing all the little pieces. Also, I was looking online. It's not only women, it's men and women, because it's gold. It's white and it's gold, so it actually is like universal, because gold is like lions and like you know, like Las Vegas and MGM. Like gold is like, it's just a universal color. So she just was so smart. Everything she did was just so smart. Like I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that that she did this. Such a smart entrepreneur too. Like out of all the companies, who knew to make like kitchen stuff beautiful? Like why wasn't that always a thing? I feel like that should have always been a thing. But maybe when the first people that invented it, like that invented the toast, the first people that invented the rice cooker, they didn't really think about white or brightness. They didn't think about beauty. They just kind of thought about like getting the sale and just the mechanics of it and stainless steel. Was it a man or a woman who invented them? I don't know. But as things evolve, we should have beautiful things. Yes, we need, you know, it's functional. We need to get shit done. We need to make rice. But like, I feel like in the future, as our humans evolve from this point forward, more inventors and designers as time, I think we should have things look pretty, like, and not just be an appliance that you want to hide off the counter. You know what I mean? Like, if we're spending this money, it should be beautiful. Kind of like your iPhones. They could have done anything, but they decided to make it perfect and beautiful, and that's why Apple is like, you know what I mean? Okay. Same thing, you have all of the exact same thing, the same, like she just stuck with the same design, the perfectness, everything feels perfect, in order, so you can kind of keep all your booklets, all of this stuff I'm going to eventually put together, maybe have like a folder, maybe have like a little box where I keep all of the manuals that have all of my stuff that is literally even. I'm noticing that the little booklet, she made it exactly the same size with every single product, so now you're going to have like multiple booklets of the same shape, which is such a amazing, just little details like that. She just really thought it through. Super organized, super efficient, super just incredible. Okay. Wow. It's a little bit dust. Just wow, like the modern feel, the handle grip, clicking it and it opens, like so satisfying. And then it just like any other normal like water heater, right? Just goes in, but just beautiful. Like just the bubbly feel to it. This also is not like your average, like it's pretty big, so you can actually store a lot of water, which is good because we don't want to be like filling up the water every like day, every other day. We want to let it like, you know, like 3 or 4 days before we have to fill it back up. So I love that the size, this again, the same stuff, everything is matching. Like, actually I'll put it next to each other just so we can like kind of start looking at them together. Beautiful, the gold touch, so everything is cohesive. Yeah, nothing, like just perfect, like modern. There's nothing going, there's no buttons or anything. I think eventually there might be a button on this one, I'm not sure. I think it'll be here somewhere. We'll touch it and then it'll like light up. Okay, let's move forward. We'll do this one. And then like a little bit more. I love that she just sticks with the same everything, so it's really easy to put things back. Oh, this one comes in a baggie. There's the cap. I tested this compared to the other cream one. That's another competitor that's very nice looking too. It's a statement on your table. I compared the two, and this one won for sure. And that's at Walmart, if you guys see it there. It's actually on display. The other company, it's like literally on display because it's a newer company too. Same exact thing, same everything. Beautiful. So I the one thing I didn't like about this, which is why I was thinking about maybe the other company, because the other company had it like this without the handle, and I liked the other company did that. But I was comparing the feeling and the everything about it, and I was like, no, this is luxury, this is better. Even with the handle being here like this. And you can still go like this, and it's probably easier to put on because you're holding, you don't have to grab with two hands, you just grab with one hand and put it on, because this also doubles as a mini. So it's if you're you and your partner, you want to make a smoothie for both of you guys, not just one person. This is for two people technically, or maybe three. So you'll make two smoothies for sure. And then if your partner isn't there, they left, and you want to make a smoothie for yourself, you can turn this one over and put it in the blade. So you have two options. And this one was smoother, was nicer. And so yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting like a little like cover, like because I feel like I want it to be white. I feel like if this color was white, it would be perfect. I understand like what she's doing the gold touch the same way. Everything has that gold touch. You see it has the gold, but I feel like it was a little too much. I kind of wished it was like white, and then all the gold touch would be the B. Or I wished it was less gold. It was like the water heater where it's mostly white, and when you look at it straight, you just see a sliver of gold from the front of it. Here, she kind of did it, but I think it's a little too thick of gold. I wished it was a little bit thinner so it looked more like that, and it was so subtle. So these are just like little preferences. These are just my perfectionism. I could go online and find this cute little, there's like little like things you can put like a little cover, a white cover. And so it's all white and cream, and I can just, if I really want to, I'm thinking about it, we'll see. But nevertheless, even with that little part that was like a pet peeve, like a little thing, it still was better than the other company, that company technically had it only silver and white and no gold at all. It still was better. And that's when I knew like this company, like it's just the quality, it's just the touchscreen, it's everything, it's the luxury, it's the feeling. It's more than even if it's imperfection, it's that amazing that like I will still purchase it. That says a lot, because I'm the type of person that returns things. So like, yeah. And again, I could just buy that little cover thing. So if I want to cover this and make this white, I can. Just think outside the box. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. There's also a single person, but one day I'm going to find my lover, and I want to be able to make two smoothies for us, and I'll have to make a smoothie, then pour it, then make another smoothie. It's just, I feel like I should be buying all appliances that at least can be for two people. Beautiful. Again, with the white cords, everything, so important. I think I want to, when I move out, I think I want to have white counters, because white counters is so clean, and like to clean the white counters with spray, it's going to be so, to be able to see dirt or see spills on white counter just makes so much sense. So the white cords are going to be blended with the white counter, and it's going to be so beautiful. Okay, just rip this off. Oh, there's like a little zip tie too. I'll just leave it on, it's fine. But let's put it together. Oh yeah, what was cool about this company, I was comparing the other one that was on display, that was really nice too. That's cream white. She doesn't make you twist. She made one that doesn't make you do effort.
All you have to do is, I was like literally trying to twist it right now, but I remembered the other one twisted. Like, that's normal. That's standard. She invented something that you just put in. That's it. And you put your fruit in. Like, that's so sick. It just means less effort. It just means like more simple. It just means you save a little bit of time over the long run. She's just amazing. And then it just like goes in. And yeah. I mean, she could have made this white. She could have made this white and then the top white, but I don't know. Maybe it's good that we see maybe it's good that we see clear. Maybe she did that for a reason. Maybe she made it clear because if food gets shot up and some people forget to clean or are lazy to clean inside because they don't see it, they're just like, you can see if food got splattered inside the cap, so you know to like where to clean it when you're finished. Like, I'm thinking she's pretty wise. Everything she's doing is very particular. She has like a, you know, so I'm really like, I kind of feel like there's a reason that she made it clear. So yeah, look how beautiful. And again, when it sits on your counter, it just looks like this, like modern sculpture piece. Only when you touch it, then a whole bunch of buttons come up. Such a smart, and it feels like an iPhone because then everything lights up. So it feels so satisfying and so luxury and just incredible. Again, that's soft, so soft. One of the softest things you'll ever touch, like in the kitchen. All of it, everything. And then if you want to do a single person, you would like use that and then you would undo this. And if you finish, you like, it was a one person thing, you would take it off, put the cap on and go on your day. This would fit in my car. I have an expander for mine because I have like a huge jug. So this would fit perfectly in my car and I can drink on the go while you're driving. So yeah, love it. She thought of everything. So it's a 2 people one and then a 1 person one for the price of a good price instead of buying 2 separate ones, right? You have it all together. Okay, on to the next. You're spending money, but you're also saving money with here at the same time. And less counter space and less items in the kitchen. Okay, on to the next one. Ooh, okay, so you guys know my other haul. I found the best cream scissors. We did a test between all the cream ones on Amazon and Cuisinart won. But again, I never wanted gold. So I was overlooking this company. I wasn't even doing the research. I was like, it's gold, it's a no. So now that I was like, wow, this toaster is wow. Now I'm like, should I get this knife set? Like, should I test them out? Because if everything is already so luxury and feels so good and I already know that I love this and I don't even care if it's gold at this point because she just is amazing, like maybe I should have like knives that, and like I should, even if I love the Cuisinart, I already fell in love with it, I already have a stand for it, I already figured it out. I almost feel like I made a bad decision, like this one's better. But I feel like I was so strong about the decision. You guys know how strong I was about like how amazing Cuisinart, it's the best. So it's very interesting when you find something else and you're like, wow, like maybe I jumped the gun too soon. There's other companies that could be better. Even if it is amazing, like look how beautiful this is. I've actually never touched it or seen it in person. So this is actually my first time seeing it. I do know I already have a knife set, so if this doesn't work out, I can return it. But it does match all the aesthetic and it'd be right there in the counter with that, again, that soft white, the gold. It has like that wood and then it has apparently the most softest. Honestly, we should compare. I can go grab it right now. We should see if it is the softest handle compared to Cuisinart's handle. Because Cuisinart was so comfortable. That's the best right now on Amazon. Hands down. But will she beat Cuisinart, like a major company for aesthetic, white, and clean knives? I don't know. Hers does come with a stand. So on top of it, you're getting a stand. With Cuisinart, you don't. You have to find a stand separately. So technically, she's already better because she already thought everything through for you and made your life more simpler than Cuisinart did. So I already love that about her. That's just like a thought. Okay, whoa. What do we have here? This is a very interesting shape, honestly. I've never seen anything like shaped like this. Okay. Ah, it's wrapped in plastic. One thing I'm noticing is the wood is a little bit darker on one side, and as a perfectionist, I don't like that. It makes me feel like either every single one's like this or I just got a bad one, and it makes me kind of want to return this and try again and to get one that doesn't have the wood dark on that side. Wood is wood. It's going to look different on every single one that you purchase. Sadly, it's just how wood works. and I might have got like a dud one where they just used a brown piece. Will it affect me? Will I need to return and try again? I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, as a perfectionist, like it's kind of irritating me. But besides the wood that's, again, a little bit imperfect, if you guys can notice, I noticed it immediately, how the shade is a teeny bit darker here. Again, it's wood. You can't, they have to just put it. It's just never going to be perfect. But like, I like perfect. So there is like a little bit of a wood. It's just like, it's just not a perfect wood like piece they put on here. And I happened to grab this one. So again, I could exchange it to try to, again, to get one that's more perfect of the wood. But when you use wood, this happens. Like when I'm shopping for, like, for example, like the pans. There's wood on the thing. I had to make sure I looked at every single wood and look at the color of the wood, because the same exact product might have a darker wood. Also, the wood cutting boards, the exact same company, the exact same one has darker wood and this one has lighter. This one has a different wood pattern. This one has circles. Why does this one have circles? I don't want circles. Not that one, but it's the exact same item. That's what's so irritating about wood. And these ones you can't, like, I didn't open it, so it's like you just get what you get, you know. So I might end up exchanging it just to get another one. But besides that, again, me, perfectionist, so soft. OMG, it's literally so soft. Like, it's just like, it is literally wood, but it's the softest wood. It's thin. So the one that I have right now is chubby. So this is going to really fit seamless on your counter. So counter space, right? You're going to have it at an angle or next to your microwave or something where it just fits perfectly slim, which is better than my other one technically. Okay, now I'm going to open this. This is where this is the moment of truth. We're going to go grab the Cuisinart right now too. We're going to compare like who's better. For aesthetic, white cream, white/cream. Cuisinart's cream, but this is white. So I guess they're in the same category as bright knives, like beautiful knives that feel alive when you touch them because they're so bright and light, white. But we're gonna see. Holy, okay. She gave us a knife. Or scissors. She gave us scissors. Wow. She didn't have to. Cuisinart didn't. Most companies don't give you scissors. You get scissors on your own. We have official, like, kitchen scissors. It's plastic. It feels like normal scissors that are plastic. There's no soft. I mean, it's soft, but it's like a plastic soft. So nothing too special here. You could get this on any company. You would find this exact material. But what she did do different was this beautiful engraving of a bee that just makes it feel so luxury. And then it has the ridges. This is for food, for nuts, for anything that's meat that you cut. You don't want to like chop it because you're like I just want to get shit done quick. You just chop the meat into small pieces and just get it done quicker. I love it. Okay, on to the next. This is where the moment of truth. This is where the part where it's super soft, apparently. I was doing research. So let's see. Ooh, the engraving of the bee right there. It has a touch of gold, so it matches all of your aesthetic on the counter. Okay, there was like that little thing, it came off. That was the tip to protect you. Chloe! Holy guys, I think they're way probably better than Cuisinart. It's so soft. Chloe, you're so cute. She's rubbing her head on it. There's a knife nearby. You have to be careful. Your cute little paws. Don't step on this. I'll be right back. Let me go get the Cuisinart so we can compare side by side. I can still keep the Cuisinart. I could have 2 sets of knives. Why not? Why not? Chloe, you're too cute. Okay, so Cuisinart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set, but then 12 set because it came with caps. So you have these beautiful cream caps that go on top if you want to like put it somewhere and keep it clean. I invested this. Bought multiple companies. The best ones, the highest reviews on Amazon that are for any kitchen set. Pretty much it's universal and you just put it in and it just like grabs it somehow. Chloe, you're too cute. Too cute. Okay, so it's huge, it's long, it's thick. It's nice cylinder though. It's taller. So depending on what knives you buy, like if they're longer, this is going to be good. But if you have small ones, then it's kind of like overkill and it's like very big and bulky and kind of chubby. So thinking about that as well. I found these separately, right? But it actually matched. It was like actually kind of perfect. And yeah, these were the best cutting, the best feeling, also the best design. Cuisinart's a major company, major brand in the kitchen space. Feels super good to touch. It's also very soft. It does have a plasticky feel, but it's super soft too. And just incredible white all throughout. Amazing knives. This is the best ones on Amazon. This is like out of all the ones that are cream, it's Cuisinart, period. Love it. So again, I could still keep this, but technically this matches everything in this color. If it was on the table next to all of my stuff, look how that's cream. And everything's white now. So it doesn't really make sense to have this nearby. I have to put it in the matcha section away from them, like not next to them, because then it looks off. So that's why I was like, I almost have to pull the trigger here so it all fits and it like looks good. But honestly, first impressions, if we're gonna like, let me get like a bigger one that matches. It's so soft. Like it's honestly softer than Cuisinart. Even if I do love the Cuisinart a lot, these are softer. 100%. 110% hear this. Now let's hear Cuisinart. Do you hear that roughness? It's soft. It's still soft, but it has like a rough texture, like not like a rough, it's soft, but it's like not the softest, like this. Do you hear that? That is how soft and smooth this is. Let's look at like the shape. Whoa. Beautiful's is a lot more like longer, thinner. Again, maybe Cuisinart, we can test them actually side by side and actually cut things like we did last time. For some reason, the thickness almost feels like Cuisinart could be better for cutting because it's so thick. You have more like leverage, whereas if it's thinner, you don't have as much leverage. You have to use more arm strength. So yes, it's softer and it's more pretty. Cuisinart's really pretty too. It's hard to say. I kind of like that Cuisinart's all one color and the gold is kind of, it's not horrible, but it's just definitely not all white. I think I would have liked it to be all white, honestly, more, but I know why they did this. They wanted it to match everything. So I understand why. Cuisinart does not have bright white. They only have cream. So you actually can't even get bright white in Cuisinart. It's only cream. Okay, so let's sort of see other ones. There is literally a mosquito that is gonna literally bite me. These are the mini ones. These are the dangerous ones. It's like literally the ones that suck your blood. It's literally about to attack me, guys. Holy shit, hold on. He's coming. Oh my god, he keeps circling me, but he doesn't. Okay, he landed. We're okay. Fleas and mosquitoes. I actually love insects. I love animals and all things, but wait. He's not. I'm so happy I didn't actually go and something told me not to. Usually with mosquitoes, I'm like, I get aggressive. Or fleas, I'm like, grab it. And I like use my finger to kill it because I know it's going to make me look so ugly and be so itchy and have this like huge mark. Those are the only two creatures I actually like absolutely don't like. But it's not. And there was a reason why I didn't just do that right now. Look at him. He's just a little bug. He's just a little bug flying. He just looks like a mosquito. That's actually probably good for him. I bet you other creatures are like scared of him because he looks like a mosquito, but he's not. What was that? Guys, someone just came into my house right now and my family's not here. If something happens to me, please call 911. I live in Poway. Someone just either banged on the door or the garage, and Chloe just ran. She looks so scared. What is Chloe gonna do? She can't protect me. Do you hear Chloe? She's pacing. Chloe, what happened? Do you guys hear her stepping? Did you guys hear that? That was in the garage. I have a knife. I have 2 knives. I'll be right back. Hold on one second, guys. I literally heard the garage. Someone's in my garage right now. Chloe freaked out. False alarm, false alarm. We're okay, we're okay. Holy shit, it must have been the door. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's ghosts here, but like the door just opened for some reason. But maybe I didn't close it properly. I wasn't even home. I just got home, so I don't know how that happened, but let's just move forward like that just didn't happen. Let's continue. Okay, so this is like thinner. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only other big one. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. But this one does come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different things, which is amazing. Let's kind of put it together, kind of see. Take this off. The mini ones go there. These are good for like cutting apples, small things. We have a lot of mini ones. You can cut bread with this. You can cut just quick things in that moment. And like it's just, but it's super sharp. Like these are the small ones that like you don't need to grab a big knife to cut something small, but they're very sharp. Look at that. Look how sharp they are. If like you were cutting bread or something, or like you wanted to like, you had like a steak right there and you were using your fork, but like you wanted a stronger knife. Like that's what you'd grab this for, just for like your to cut your meal or something. Do have a lot of small ones. This is the biggest one, so it goes here. I still might keep Cuisinart, honestly. I don't know. I really kind of fell in love with Cuisinart after doing all those reviews and feeling it out. Again, I still need to feel this one out. This one might be just as amazing or more amazing. It definitely is softer. I just really fell in love with Cuisinart for some reason. Again, so I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of interesting. Also, Cuisinart has different ones. Like, they're longer. So why not have 2 different set of knives? Maybe I just don't have this one on display. Maybe I just return this. I have 30 days. Actually, I'm going to do that. 100% I'm doing that. So I'm actually going to keep Cuisinart because it's that amazing. It's the best on Amazon. It's the best, honestly. But they're amazing too. And I love the softness, but there's something about the design. There's something about what Cuisinart did, and that's the honest truth. And I love Beautiful, and that's why I'm buying it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, Cuisinart's been in the game for probably longer than they have. And honestly, like, there's just something about, like, the way that it's been shaped, the way that it feels to cut. Like, I'm going to keep it for sure. I love it. It's going to go in the drawer. I'm going to put all the caps on it. It comes in a 12 piece. So I'm going to put all the caps on it. I'm going to have it in a drawer, like right on top on the left side. This will still be on display. So I just kind of grab and use. But if I need like something more thicker, more sturdy, a steak or something, I'm cutting into big types of meats. Like I think I grabbed for this one more than I grabbed for this one. As a first impression right now, that's what I'm going to say. Again, we should test these side by side, the 2 main knives. Actually, maybe this one compares better. This one, this style. See, they didn't even give us, she didn't actually make one. Actually, she did, but look how small it is. Look at this one that they gave us, that same exact shape. I need to do research on what this is for, but she has the same shape here, but it's more mini. So maybe she's saying, oh, mine's way more sharper than them. I don't need a long one. Again, I don't know. We have to test it to find out. But like, why didn't you give us more? Unless this is really that sharp that you don't need to, then wow. I don't know. But I for sure want to keep Cuisinart. I'm keeping both, honestly. This will be on the counter. That one will be in another drawer. And I can pick and choose depending on like which one. I think this is a bread one. I like this one. So I could still, like, what I'm trying to say is she didn't give us all of the different styles for everything. So it actually is okay to keep both because she didn't give us all of the styles, right? So it makes sense to keep both. But again, the aesthetic is so beautiful, amazing, and it goes on your counter. So if you need to cut something real quick, you just grab it and use it for your meals. Amazing, aesthetically too. And then the scissors. Wait, hold on. Where is the scissors gonna go? here. Over here. Oh, there's one more. That's why I was confused. But yeah, they're definitely softer and it feels very comfortable. It's very straight and just comfortable. And it's just super soft. The most comfortable out of the two would probably be Cuisinart, but it's not softer, so you don't feel like comfort as in softness. You don't feel softness. You feel like that kind of like, you feel that like plastic. So you feel the plastic, but what's comfortable about, and why I say it is more comfortable, is just because of this little dip that they did on every single one of these. They made it ergonomically perfect for your hand. So then it like the finger goes right there in this little dent, and it feels very comfortable on your other 4 fingers. Sorry for my nails. I just got them taken off and so they're all like brittle and ugly. But yeah. So that's the only thing that I wish that they would have had, just had a little bit of a dip right there, but it's still it's softer. It feels kind of better to grab, honestly. Feeling wise, you feel like, wow, luxury. Like I'm a luxury chef right now. That is how soft it feels. Amazing. But for ergonomics, like for that part where it feels comfortable, like of the depth, that is what it's technically missing. Again, I'm going to keep both, but beautiful. 2 top-notch like designs. One's white, one's cream, one's white and gold. Amazing. Incredible. Okay, on to the next. Put this to the side. I'm going to return this for sure. This can be on the counter. This one's too cream now to be on the counter. Put this back up here. And then, yeah, let's go on to this next one. I have this like little like, this little like thing that like shakes and cuts all your stuff up. I just got it from my grandma, and then someone in the family like burnt it or dented it, and so the cap that pushes it down and then it shakes all the nuts or whatever you're trying to like make fine or make like smaller. It's like a blender type, but it's a small one for like nuts and for things like that. Someone ruined it, so maybe that happened for a reason, because then when I saw this, I didn't even know that she had this. I saw it there. I was like, I have one, but now it's ruined. So technically I need another one. So let me just buy it. So everything happens for a reason. And this is like one of those things, you can put the nuts in it. She actually puts it, chickpeas right here, but it just like blends it. And I think you can like do certain, like that says chop. So for the nuts, when I do toppings on my meal prep, I like to add like nuts or like just healthy stuff, like nutrition on top, like yeast, etc. And so I would just quickly throw the nuts in there, pulse it a couple times, chop it a couple times so it's all small, and then I can sprinkle it on top. It's like a topping. And again, that's overkill if you could just like chop it with a knife, right? You don't have to buy this stuff and have, but these are so beautiful that it's not like you have to grab from the bottom, put it on top, and it's just a hassle. All of my stuff, I'm hoping I can find a place when I move out that like has counter space. Even if everything's squished together, I want everything on top so I don't have to ever go anywhere. My nuts is every single Sunday I'm going to be chopping them up, so just go straight there on the counter, open it, throw them in. You see what I'm saying? It's like that ease of use, it's time efficiency, and it's beautiful, and I want it on my counter when it looks this beautiful, which is why I pull the trigger on it. It's not necessary. You could always chop the nuts yourself, but again, I want things speed and efficient. It's beautiful, so why not? And you can make like also like salsa, maybe guacamole in here. And so I like avocado toast. Maybe I'll make guacamole more with this. I don't know. Obviously guacamole is a lot harder, fast, takes longer. So usually you just cut the avocado and put the avocado in the toast. But like maybe I master guacamole and I make guacamole every single week for like breakfast. And this will be something I use for that, because it like, you know, it's meant for that. And it'll also be on the table, so I won't be lazy to make guacamole, because it'll just be right there. So there's little things like that, just like, it's a selling point. It makes a lot of sense. She made it make a lot of sense for purchasing. Same thing, again, the little square. She did everything the same way. Amazing, love it. And then let's kind of examine it. It's my first time looking at it like this. Wow. It's actually the exact same thing as the, let me move this out the way, blender. It really, it's the same softness. I mean, all of it's the same softness, but it like, you know, the same handle kind of thing too. Ooh, I like the way that she made this handle. This little like here, this fits perfectly with your hands, and then your thumb kind of like perfectly rests on this indent. It feels very comfortable. Well thought through. Very well thought through. For salsa, guacamole, chopping nuts. I honestly never used this before, but I've seen my grandma use it, my mom, so I'll learn. I'll figure it out. But one says chop, one says pulse. Wow! Holy, listen to this. Listen to this. Chloe, you're too cute. Look, listen, listen. Do you hear it? It is so satisfying. I'm obsessed with this button. I've never felt anything like this. This clicking, solid clicking, like it's solid. Holy insane. That is gonna change the game. Who invented that? I don't know, but it's unique. It feels so good. Okay, I love it. It's the same exact color, everything. I mean, the lighting looks kind of weird right now because the shadows, but right now the light's on this side, but everything's the same. Amazing. See how it's like the shadow, it's like not as bright when it's in the dark. That's what it looks like when it's in the dark though. So you could know. That's what I love about white. That's why, I don't know why I was going for cream. I was thinking cream because cream or like Bella is darker. So in the dark, it's even darker. But if you go for the brighter white stuff, when it's darker, it's now like off-white. It almost looks like Bella. Like this is how Bella naturally looks though. It's very a dark, muted, like neutral color. You see what I'm saying? So you get like everything with this company. Amazing. Again, with the not black cords, everything's matching. Okay, on to the next one. All of these will be out on display, so I don't have to like move things at all, and it makes it easier to want to cook. Chloe, I can't play with it. It's luxury. Chloe, nah. Chloe, it's luxury. You can't. You can't eat it. She's biting it, guys. She's biting it. You know what you did wrong. She stopped. Look at her. What are you looking at? She's looking at me. Chloe, what does that look mean? I said no. That's what I said. I said it's not okay. Did you hear me say that? Did you hear? I think she's upset because I'm not giving her attention. And she keeps coming in and out. She's just looking away side to side. You're too cute. You're too cute. Oh, she liked me. Okay, Chloe, we have to continue the review. We're wasting time. We gotta go. We gotta go. Because the video will get too long, you know? It'll be too long. You're too cute. Yes, Chloe, yes. Careful with the knives right there. They're dangerous. Okay. We are on to one of the main ones I was going to get. This is for healthy people. I've yet to use it. I'm pretty healthy, but apparently you don't use oil. So when you don't use oil, it's less fat. And then when you eat less fat, you lose fat, or you don't get more fat because you're eating more fat. So hopefully it's healthier and like we can lose weight and lose fat. I don't know if that's the correlation, but technically air fryers are better and healthier. than other forms of cooking. Okay. We're going to figure out how to cook with it too. I think I might have used it like once or twice in the past, but I really don't know how to cook things, so we're going to figure that out as well. Apparently, air fryers are also like one of the quickest way to get meal prep done or get food cooked and just be done with it, so the time in the kitchen is less. So that's amazing. Ooh, this looks so cool. It has the same thing as all of them. Okay, let's see. Chloe, you're so cute. Ooh. Okay, so they're oh, this is heavy. Not super heavy, but heavy. They had a big size, a small size, and a medium size. Most people get the medium size. I was doing research. It's good enough for what you need. The big one is a little overkill, and it's ugly because it has two handles. That's unnecessary because there actually is not two different sections to pull out of. It's literally all one basket. So all they needed to do is one handle because it's one basket, but they put two. I think they want to do it style-wise, but function-wise, that would irritate me. Style-wise, it's okay because it makes sense. I see what they're trying to say. They're trying to show you that there's two buckets. There's like a little plate in between. You can do vegetables and your meats separately without contaminating the meat, the juices, or the rawness, which will then get into your broccoli and mess everything up, or different spices. So I understand why they did the two handles, but to me, I don't like the design, but for people who want that separate, it's beautiful. It's overkill for me. I could still make most things I might make in here. I'll probably mix it all together, put all of the spices in there and make it like, almost like a casserole in a way. So I just don't see myself separating. And if I did separate, I have an oven. When I move out, most places have an oven. Most places have a microwave when you move into them. So that's already comes free with the apartment. If I really wanted to do two things at one time, like I wanted to roast vegetables or put them in the oven and then air fry the chicken, I would decide to do that, and I could use both at the same time, my oven. And so to me, it was overkill. Also, another reason why I didn't go, I go for bigger, right? I want the biggest thing, so it's like you future-proof the stuff. But another reason why I didn't go the bigger one is because it is literally massive. To people were saying it's huge. This is already kind of huge, but like it is even bigger, and it's huge. I was just like, no, like I already am buying so much things and I want them all on the counter. It just didn't make any sense to get it. So we got the middle size where you can do like all of your 7 days of week meal prep in here. If you wanted to just do the air fryer, call it a day. It finishes, put everything in the little containers and finish your meal prep just like that. And it's like 30 minutes it takes or less depending on what it is. Super quick. You throw everything in there and then you put spices and then that's it. I don't really know. I haven't used it, but like this is what I'm hearing. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so this is the 6-quart. There's a 3-quart and there's the bigger one, which maybe is 8-quart, maybe more than that. Don't quote me on that though. Okay, let's see. This is my first time. It looks so beautiful. It looks just like the picture. Oh my god. Where is the opening? Oh, right here. Oh, it's knotted. This one's knotted. Hold on. Oh, no, it's taped. It's taped. Wow, guys. Literally perfection. This is so beautiful. How is this real life? How is this an air fryer? Like, insane. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's just tape. Okay. They put it just so that it doesn't come out when they're packaging it. So it's going to come off. But actually, let's take it off right now because I kind of want to open it and see what it looks like inside. Ooh, this tape is not the best tape because it kind of feels like it's not coming off. It's like leaving a residue. I do have a spray that actually can take off the stickiness of it, so I'll probably just do that and it comes off pretty easily. It's my dad's, like, he uses it, but I saw it in there. Oh wait, this side came off way better. Nothing was left behind. If I do this good enough, maybe I'll get that little piece that's left behind. I can possibly get it out. I just need to do it really slow with control. Oh, yes, I ended up getting it perfectly. Nothing was left behind with this tape. Okay, let me try to do that again. Oh no! Are you okay, Bug? He's back, guys. He's back to hang out with us. Remember, he's not a mosquito. He's a cute bug. I almost hurt him. I didn't know he was there. I just turned it and I seen him. He's cute. He's hanging with us. Is he a mosquito? OMG, guys. He was disguised. That is for sure a mosquito. And I was being friendly to it. And this thing is a blood-sucking demon. And he was really disguised. I really thought he was nice. I don't know, guys. I can't tell. Why is he hanging around us? Is he just waiting to suck my blood? I don't know. He keeps circling. He's coming closer. I think it is, guys. Because the reason I saw right now at the end, his bottom was curled. You know, like where the stinger is, it's curved right there. But when he was flying, when he stopped the first time, I didn't even see it. And it looked like he had little just regular wings, like 2 on the side. But he keeps landing. That's what mosquitoes do. They fly, they land to get blood. They fly, they land. And regular bugs don't do that. It's a mosquito, guys. Part of me wants to kill it right now so bad, but a part of me is like, also, what if it's not? And maybe I'm like seeing it wrong right now. Maybe it was relaxed, so the thing was down. And like my first instinct that it was a nice one. Maybe that was the right instinct, and right now I'm like second guessing it, so I'm scared. Because if you make a decision that's the wrong decision, you just end a creature's life on Earth in a second. So I have to make sure if it's a serious, like, is it actually a blood-sucking demon, or is it like a bug that like was just like relaxed and its butt was curved in for a second there? You know what I mean? So I kind of just don't want to, I'd rather just do nothing. As long as it doesn't come on me and land on me, like I'm chilling, just to make sure that, like, you know, I don't make a mistake. Chloe, you're cute. She's just sitting there waiting for me. Look, guys. What are you waiting for? She wants me to go with her over there. We're okay right now. I also have a robe as protection for my arms. Usually they get my legs or my arms. That's like, me and my mom are the ones in the family that get attacked. My brother, my sister, and my dad are the lucky ones. They were born that way. They were born with blood that, like, the mosquitoes don't eat them. But me and my mom were born with blood that the mosquitoes like, and they love it, and they eat us. It's horrible. Oh my god, I just felt something, but I think I'm just having, like, flashbacks of trauma. Perfect. Oh, wait, there's one more. It's really protected. They really made sure to protect us and the device so that we don't return it because it's messed up or damaged. Yay. Let's check it out in the inside and see what it looks like inside. Super soft, super amazing. Again, the white cord. This feels so luxury, just like all of their handles. Whoa. Ah, there's a little card. And the booklets of the game. This is the tray, I think, that, like, the food goes on, and it, like, for the convection thing, there's, like, the holes. So you just place it in. Okay, so there's always something right there. But this is what it looks like on the inside. And then you put this inside. There's rubber. Ooh, that's super satisfying. It doesn't scrape. You know, like the metal on metal? There's actually rubber on 4 corners right now, so it's just perfectly like rubbery, and it feels so satisfying to push the rubber into the metal. So there's no like, it won't move, it won't, because there's like, it's rubber. So it's a very smart design, very well designed. Okay, and then we're just gonna like slip it in. Beautiful, and it clicks so beautifully. And that's it. And there's a little fan back here. And then the only thing again is this, just like all of her products, it's like a art piece in general, like a sculpture, but then when you touch it, it becomes an air fryer with all the buttons and stuff. But it's gonna just look like this on your counter mostly. Just white and plain and beautiful. And the buttons would be all here. Incredible. On to the next. This was such a surprise. I didn't even know she had this, but it's the can opener. And I have not bought a can opener, I don't believe, even back then when I was gonna move out. And I did buy a lot of kitchen stuff already that most likely I'm gonna have to sell or give away to someone for free because it's never been used and it's just my garage. But I actually have never, even since back then when I thought I was moving out, I was younger, I never bought a can opener. So this is actually my first time buying a can opener in general. So like, I'm excited. And this is like the best one too, because you don't have to move it at all. It just sits there on your counter. And the one that my mom has is really, really good too. The old ones back in the day, you had to go like this, like horrible. The one my mom has is really good. You still have to do that, but then there's like a part in it that you can like grab, and you grab it and you take it off with like an edge on it, and it really is amazing. I was thinking I was gonna honestly buy the exact one my mom has and just like the same exact one for me when I move out. But until I saw this, I watched YouTube videos on it, and it's even easier. Like the can opening has gotten even easier as time passes, and she made it like so luxury and beautiful, so it just sits on your counter. So this is definitely luxury for a can opener, obviously. Like most people just throw the can opener in the drawer, but super beautiful, super soft, nice. Again, the same little pamphlet, everything is the same. She's super wise as a businesswoman, super creative. I love it, the design. And then this is the main part that like makes everything work. I actually don't know how it works, but I watched YouTube videos and I kind of saw how it works. I think I can explain it right now. Okay, so where do we latch it? Oh, this little thing goes in that hole, right? Maybe not. Maybe because this thing's in the way. Ah, it does. You just have to put it in the hole when it's straight up and then go down and it locks in and it's ready. So pretty much with this can opener, all you're going to do is put a tuna can, put a beans can, whatever you're doing. Put the can to it and you push a button or something. I'm not sure, but pretty much you do something and you click something and it just goes, makes and just like goes in circle. I don't know how, but it just goes in circle. It just does it, and the can is here, and you don't have to do anything. You don't just have to put it to it. I'm gonna look at more videos, but that's from the video that I saw. They just held it, and they came out, and everything was cut. So amazing. It matches the design. It stays out. You don't have to like keep going in and out. If you do cans a lot, I do tuna a lot. I do beans a lot. Corn I've done. Chickpeas I like to do. Beans. So cans I use pretty much every meal prep every Sunday for the most part. So that's why I feel like it was a good purchase. And it's luxury. Cute.
says effortless cuts and opens. Small, standard, and tall cans for all different size cans because of the length that they have here. Stainless steel blade and magnetic lid holder. Remains stable when in use. No tilt design. Sleek hideaway cord storage. Oh, some of these have hideaway cord. Oh, this one has a hole. So they've literally designed something. If you don't want to have your cord showing, you just tuck them in. So sick. I wonder if the other ones have that too. I love that. Auto turn, always for the... It auto turns, so it does it by itself. One touch of a button. I think it's the top part when it's plugged in, and it will just undo it with one touch. Built-in knife sharp. Oh, there's a built-in. That was another selling point. Holy shit, that was one thing that sold me. I was looking through videos like, do I need this? Do I need this? I don't have one yet. Do I need it? Or should I get the one my mom has? Because I love that one. This is way easier than I still have to do manual with my mom's, but it has other functions. This one is the best because it's just, you just do that and it's done. But also the selling point that really sold me, my mom has a knife sharpener that I use pretty much all the time, and you just go like this, and it's from Costco, and it's really nice. It just sits there. You tuck it away, you take it out, and you go done. You just put it in it, and it just like slices it. It's kind of fun, honestly. It makes sharpening your knife fun, and you just like But this one doubles, so like why not have something to save money? It doubles as a knife sharpener. So that, again, this is on the counter at all times. So this is going to be in the counter at all times, the knives. So like every time you cook, don't you want to have a nice, perfectly sharp blade every single time? I know obviously we get lazy. We don't want to sharpen our knives every single time we cook. It's like, sounds like hell. But like if we're like preparing for like a battle, you have your sword, you polish, and you go attack, right? So like if we're doing that same thing, we grab our swords, we sharpen it. It's already on the counter. Everything's already on the counter. Just sharpen like 1, 2 with the fabric, clean it off a little if it needs it, and then just get in there, and it's just like effortless. Again, it's on the counter. So instead of me with my mom's, it is super nice. That's from Costco. I 100% recommend it. It's so much fun. You just go like this, and it just like sharpens it. You just go down in it. But that one, you do have to remove it. Like it's ugly. And so you put it down, and then you put it back on the counter every time. So that's what's so sick about this, is it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's a can opener. So it comes, so you're getting double for your money. Whatever I spent on this is worth it because you just got 2 in 1. And it's luxury. That's a huge selling point. Okay, last but not least, guys. Oh my god. This one was my last. I was like, do I buy this right now? My sister just got a $400, $500 coffee machine from my mom on Christmas this year. She done research. It was her dream machine, and my mom got it for her. Super expensive. She uses it pretty much every day. Her and her mans, they make it for us when we're there. They make it for my parents. They made it for me before. Like they just know how to work the machine. They have froth. They have it's a full on like coffee machine, all in one, like everything. It's amazing. My mom, like, she likes it too, but she got it for my sister because she's amazing, and that's what moms do. Even when she wanted it for herself, she spent that money for my sister so she could have it. Anyways, I was like thinking oh, like if it's that good, like my sister knows what's good. My sister is the reason I have like the cream water bottle. That one, she like found it on Amazon. It's that's the best like water bottle out in the market right now. Like she found that. So my sister's really good at finding like solid, like the best of all the companies too. My sister does a lot of research. My sister actually taught me when I was lazy and young and like Moni, what does this mean? She's like, look it up. Like, and I would be like so irritated with her. I'm like, like just tell me. Like I'd be so annoyed every time I had to try to get help from my sister about something in school, she'd just be like, look it up. You have a phone, look it up. She would repeat the same shit to me every time. I'm like, Moni, just tell me. Like I'm just like, you know the answer. My sister's so smart. She knows everything. And she just would never tell me. She would never want to help. But now that I'm older, I realize she never helped me for a reason. She didn't want to just give me the answers. Maybe because she didn't want to give me the answers, but on top of it, like she knew that telling me go do research, eventually that's like all I do all the time. It became a part of my habit to just always want to look shit up and find the best of the best. So she kind of embedded that in me. Anyways,
what I'm trying to say is that like she obviously does the research and she's super smart and a researcher and just she has her master's degree, like she's just amazing. So because of that, she finds the best product. So when the coffee machine that she needs to have, it's the best in the market. And then my mom got it's like pretty much like I think it's like 500, maybe a little bit less, but like taxes I don't know. But she has it and they love it. So I was like, I want to get that too, right? My sister knows what's good. I don't really drink coffee like that. I'm more of a tea drinker, and now I do matcha. But like, there is times where I feel like coffee is good for a digestive system, so it kind of helps you release and use the restroom, which is good for flow, which is good for feeling lightweight and to lose weight, etc., etc., and just health purposes and other reasons. So I was like, maybe I should have a nice coffee machine, even if I'm not a coffee person that much. Like, why not just have the best of the best, right? Have the best of everything. So I was like, I'm going to buy what my sister has, and then I can get it for my family here because we live together. But again, then I was like thinking about it. I am not really a coffee person that much. Do I want to spend like $500 on a coffee machine that like I don't even like? I'm more of a matcha drinker. Like I was like, eh. And also, if I do buy that, my whole aesthetic on all of my counters is now going to be this major silver, huge. It's huge and massive. It has this whole machine. It's from it's from Ninja. Ninja is the one that supplies it. It's killing. It's beating everyone in the game right now for all function wise. The amount of things you can do with one machine from home. It's incredible. It's almost like a Starbucks literally in your house. It's expensive though. You pay for that. But I was like, do I want to break my whole aesthetic for my apartment for something that I'm not even a coffee person, that I might not even do? Like my sister, they've been coffee people for years. They want to do everything. They want the froth. They want all the steps like Starbucks. They will do that every morning to get the best tasting coffee, even if it's sugary, even if it's maybe not the healthiest because you're doing all these extra, adding more calories to it. They want that pleasure of like in the morning, and that's amazing, right? They're gonna get that energy. They're gonna have that taste of like a Starbucks, almost like deliciousness. For me, I am a health person. I don't put sugar. I don't want to put sugar. Like, so, but when you do things like that, the froth, you actually use products that also have like pumps and stuff. There's like pump things they have. They put like 2 pumps of like some, I don't know. They do the Starbucks thing. And when I watched them do it for me when they did it, I wanted to kind of learn because if I was there, I wanted to use it the times I was there with them. So I kind of learned, I kind of seen it. I kind of forgot, but like I'll eventually learn when I'm there. But yeah, so I'm not really a sugar person. I don't want to add sugar to things, right? I want it to be healthier. So it's like, that's overkill and it breaks my aesthetic. Yes, it's the best in the market. It's the best coffee machine on the market. It has everything. But the aesthetic, and I'm not a coffee person, and I don't want to eat sugar. I don't want to be like, I want to use every function. So now I'm going to like do this whole Starbucks thing every time. And then that's against my health. So I was like, let's just not. Like, I'm just not going to do it. Even if I kind of want to, because I want to be like my sister and she knows what's good. I think it's best I don't. So now that we're sticking with beautiful, what does beautiful have? So I saw 2 of them in store. I saw another one online that was, I think it's an espresso. I think what espresso is people like get coffee like shots or something, almost like alcohol, and they take it down like that. I don't really know, but I think that's what it was from, I didn't finish the video. The guy was kind of boring when he was talking, so I barely was like listening, and I was like doing other things. So I kind of just like changed it, but I think that's what that was. And then I move on to the next video. I was talking about the other one. That's the first one I saw. It's so sick, guys. You guys can't even see me when I'm talking right now. It's so sick. Literally, like, it pretty much you can just buy a cheap, affordable like coffee that has whole beans, and usually whole beans means that the coffee is more fresh. There's not preservatives. They didn't like manufacture. There's nothing that they just kind of have whole beans and they sell it to you. So you can save money on purchasing coffee in the long run. And it's so aesthetic and perfect, and it's slim, and it kind of reminds me of like Kager, but like the 1-person one, not the big one that's like with the pods, and it's slim, and it just shows the picture, and it says like it doubles as it like grinds the beans freshly, and like it dispenses your coffee, so it has it's so beautiful. I took pictures of it. I was like, damn, is this the one? Like, that's sick. I can save money on spending over time things, and I don't really want to buy grounded stuff anyways. So in the long run, you're saving money. But then I was just looking around to see what else is here, because I wasn't even thinking about coffee machines at all right now. I actually bought the Kager like when I was in high school, when I was about thinking I was going to move out. So it's in the garage, brand new, never used. I already spent like 100 something at the time. Obviously it's outdated now. It's been years, but do I want to spend on another machine that I never use? And like, am I going to spend it on this right now? So it's like, I wasn't even planning on getting a coffee machine when I technically already have one. Anyways, so I was like, let me just like see though, like what's over here. I ended up seeing one, only one, and it's this one right here. It was locked because I wasn't, I was like peeking, it was locked. So I was like, this is valuable. Nothing here in this aisle is locked. Nothing is locked. So I was like, this is something special. Like when it has like the little black things in the wire, you can't open it at all. And so yeah, I was like, let me try to do research. There was like no one. There was no one. No one had done research. It's like, is this brand new? Did I just like plan on moving out at the perfect time where I'm just getting like all like the newest things from Beautiful or from Drew Barrymore? Like, was this just like a perfect time? There's only one in the store. Like, it was such a prized possession. Like, it's rare. And then I could not find it for the life of me. And so I was like, what do I do? I always use YouTube to get information and stuff. So I was like, the next thing was ChatGPT. So I started I like literally, and I have my other phone has like, so I have I have a membership, but I have two, so I couldn't do the picture thing. So I had to actually type it out. And so because I was typing it out, I had to like type all the words. Then it didn't even know what this was. I typed the exact words of both of them and I put Beautiful by Drew Barrymore, compare them to which one's better for me. It didn't even pop up. It showed the other one that was there. Actually, there was three. It was like the olden day one that has like a handle. You take it out. Again, this is not my time. I don't even drink coffee, so bear with me on like how I explain this because I don't even use these things. But like it's the one that's the olden day one when you put it in and it makes like 10 coffees and it's just like coffee, like a whole thing full of it, and you take it off and you put it in and it makes like 10 of them at once. So it has that one. Then it has the slim one, that's the one coffee one, that one that like doubles as a blender, so whole beans, and it says it saves from plastic, it's saving the world, earth. There's like a whole bunch of beautiful things on it. It's an amazing one too. And then it was this one. So even with the exact wording, it still couldn't find the listing of it. And I was like, is this like a brand new thing that the system has it? Am I like getting a brand new one, or like what is up? Or did they discontinue and there's only one left? Like I was confused. So I was like, let me like add in exactly the specs like in detail to the robot thing. So I was like, you're able to do, like I said, the pods. So that's what's cool about this one. It comes with both. So like Kager, you have the pods, right? You only can buy that, only use the pods. She designed something that literally you can please the pod people who want variety of coffee every day. They want to switch the coffee. If I find one coffee, I don't even like coffee. So if I can find one coffee I like, I'm chilling for the rest of my life. Like I'm calling it a day. Just buy the beans, put it in. You know what I mean? Because I don't even drink coffee. So, but for people who love coffee, they have multiple styles of coffee. They're like, I'm trying this. I'm trying Colombia, Mexico. You know what I mean? Like they're coffee people. They love it. So I was like, that can please people if they're over. My future husband, what if he's a coffee lover and he has all this coffee, he wants to invest in coffee and have all these bags and that's his thing, then like I'm fine, and this actually can support him too. So it's so sick. She thought of this design that literally does like what the olden day coffee does, which is that like the like thing you just put in and it does like 5-6 cups at a time or whatever you choose to. And then right next to it, so minimalistic, modernly, you're able to do pods. Like what? She is incredible. This woman, I'm so grateful about this toaster because like I was overlooking this company. I wasn't even gonna look at this company. And I'm so grateful I did because she thought everything through. Everything. So this doubles as 2-in-1 instead of having a pod machine like a Kager and then also having a separate, like the olden day ones, if you have a group of people that want coffee and you don't want to put every single pod and wait for it, you get the best of both worlds. If I was in bed sick and my husband like whatever wanted to make me coffee and like we both were gonna drink coffee or something, I mean the coffee would have been good when you're sick, but you know what I mean, like he just wanted to make 2 cups of coffee. He didn't have to use the pod section. He could just use that section to click 2 cups of coffee. You see that, just the little things like that. Or if I have my parents over, my grandparents are over, we're all drinking coffee. My family actually will drink coffee at nighttime. Like when we watch movies, they'll be like after dinner, they're like coffee. And then everyone's like, yeah. And so everyone kind of drinks coffee at nighttime with my family, my grandparents. And so I'm just thinking about these things in my head. It's like, it's probably smarter to Most of us don't want to do the olden day one because it feels old. But also we have both. We have the pod machine. We only use the pod machine, honestly. But we do have the old one there, but no one really uses it. When they're over, we all just do separate pods. So again, it's just efficient when everything is in one machine. You have like it, we won't use it. Even if we have it, we won't pull it out because it's ugly and there's no space. So we're not going to pull it out. We're just going to use the pods. Even if it takes longer to make multiple cups of coffee with each pod, we will do it because of laziness, because of just forgetfulness. We forget that we have the machine. You see what I'm saying? So what she did was so wise as an inventor, as a creator, as a businesswoman. She literally put both the pod, which is the nowadays, the new era of coffee making, of quick, of speed, efficiency, get to work, you know what I mean? You're rushing. And then she has like the, you know, the family, bringing the family, everyone gets coffee together, you brew for everyone. That feeling of making, like the toaster, for example, I was debating between two. I want to make 4 toasts at one time for me and my love. Like I want to be like, here's his toast on this side and click them together instead of having to do one separate. This toast is for me, put them in, this toast is for him. It's like you have to think, your brain processes. I don't want to feel like that. So she brought the family side of aspect to the device or to the machine, and she brought the individuality of the pod for one person, one use. And genius. This woman. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this beautiful brand, this beautiful line, this beautiful world, beautiful people. Goodness gracious, I'm obsessed. Look at this thing. I'm so grateful I kept looking because I saw it. I was like, yes, this is, I was about to grab it. But then I was like, let me just walk around before I'm so quick to jump at this perfect one, because it literally is perfect. That was the single one that had the whole beans that saves you money on like buying grounded beans. This one, you're going to have to buy them grounded, or you invest $100 in another coffee grinder, which is another device. So this one, sadly, if she would have had this that comes with it, this would have been the best on the market, but she is missing. She did it for that one, but she didn't do it for this one. So if you want fresh, perfect beans each time, you're going to have to ground it that day. So it's an extra step. Or you buy them pre-grounded, which means the beans are not that fresh. It just is what it is, but also it's speed. So, and it's also more expensive to have it grounded. So that's a one flaw, I would say, but it is what it is. I'm probably going to use the pods more anyways. And like you can like put the powder in, so you don't have to use the actual plastic pods. It comes with the little thing where it's like not plastic and you just put the powder inside. I'll show you guys right now. But literally look at this design. Again, the one for the family in bulk, and then individual pods. And there's like a little section right here. I haven't seen it in person. It was locked. I couldn't see it. This cap comes up and then the pods go in, I think. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. It doesn't actually show it here. It just only shows the outside. I'm so excited. Oh my God. This is like perfect. Again, my sister's technically is the best coffee machine on the market right now. It is like $500. But again, for my aesthetic and for, I'm not the most coffee person like that, and I don't want to eat sugar and do too many calories on it. This is right for me, but it's not the best on the market, that's for sure. And also, quick note, the air fryer is not the best in the market either. I did research. There's a new company recently that came out. It's like round. It is the best on the market, period. Like the highest they thought of everything. Again, I don't even use the air fryer that much. And like this gets the job done, and it's aesthetic wise. And it works. I saw a guy, another review, he had it for 3 years, and he was like, he bought another one. In the review, he's like, well, I had this for 3 years. It's a little old. I make chicken wings every single day to this whole thing. And he's like, I decided to buy another one. So he bought, literally, he loved this one so much. He uses it daily. He uses the air fryer daily. And he didn't have the best on the market, and he loves it. And he bought it again. And that was a selling point. Even if I want best of the best, just like I'd like the coffee the best of the best, I decided not to, because if he loves it and had it for 3 years, I love the design, and just looking at it, wanting to touch it, I'm going to want to use it. So I'm going to go with this one, because I hate the way, the one that's the best in the market for air fryers right now, it is ugly. It is not even close to as modern and luxury as this, not even close. And I wouldn't even want to use it, honestly, because of just... You just don't. But this, you screams you want to use. You just can't wait to use it. You know what I mean? And that's so important. It's not just about features, guys. It's about how you feel alive, and you know what I mean? It's not just about features. I've learned that. I've just recently learned that, actually. Today, I just recently learned that with the keyboard earlier. I was comparing keyboards. It's a long story, but I had a real awakening. 26 has been fucking crazy. I just keep learning new and interesting things that I just... it's amazing. So grateful. Okay. This literally... Let's hope it's amazing as it looks on the picture. Again, I couldn't open it, so... Wow. Okay, same thing as everything. Ooh, this one's actually more. We spent more money here. I spent like $100. This is the most expensive thing I think I've bought from her so far. This is gonna be... This will be a total of... It was on sale. It was on clearance, guys. I got this on clearance. That's why I think maybe it was the only one left. I don't know if it's for sale anymore. I don't know why. But it's on clearance and it's for $139. That kind of makes me nervous, but at the same time, I got it for a good price. And this is way nicer, so they invested more on this paper. The other ones are like just regular paper. This is like a gloss paper. So it's obviously super, it should be super nice, it seems like. Okay, let's see. It's huge. It is huge. It's the biggest thing I've bought in for the counter so far. I mean, I do have a toaster oven that I probably spent like $300, but that was, again, back in like 2019. It's just sitting there in the garage, and it's literally a massive box. I was thinking about getting her toaster oven because she has a beautiful, amazing, immaculate, literally a toaster oven that beats the one I bought all day, every day, and I spent like $300 back then. It just sits there. So I might have to try to resell that at least for like $100, maybe I can sell it for. It's never been used ever, and it's technically the high end. It was the highest end and the biggest one at that point in time. It's huge. It almost looks like an oven, but like that's not a good thing nowadays. In the moment, I was like, this is amazing. It's huge. It's like but as time goes on, you realize that like I wasn't smart then. I was young, but you realize you want things to be smaller and still work for you. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to sell that one, and I would love to get her toaster oven. But again, most apartments have ovens. So why am I buying another oven when that's overkill and it's more counter space, and I already want all of this on the counter? It's not necessary. It's so beautiful. I want to get a place that doesn't have an oven just to get that. Like, honest, that's how beautiful it is. She made it perfect and thought everything through. It's slim, sleek. It makes it easy to clean. All the other ones are horrible to clean. You don't even use the space. You only have one tray in there. Why do we have like 5 trays? We have one. We have like 5 trays. We only use 1 tray at a time. She was so smart. She made it thin and low profile. There's only 1 tray, easy to clean. It's just, she's so smart. Again, I will not be purchasing it until I move out. If it doesn't have an oven, I'm getting it. If it does have an oven and I already took up all my counter space, I can't buy it. If there is still counter space and I have an oven, I will 100% be purchasing it, because that is how perfect. I would rather use that than the oven any day, because it's that beautiful and it's that incredible. Okay, on to the coffee machine and pod. Coffee and pods. It's called a multi-brewer coffee maker. Sorry, Chloe. It's a little tight. Shake it out. Okay. Sorry, Chloe. The paper fell. Let me startle you. So this was for that, and this is for that. So there. And then let's start here. Ooh. I like the way they packaged it. Wow. Okay, it has like a grayness to it. It's kind of different. I haven't seen them do this yet. The gold is the same. The handle feels so soft, just like all the other ones. It comes with, okay, this is for the big one. So for the beans, I think it's not beans. You have to have it grounded. Yeah, you have to have it grounded in here. And then this is what it would go in, I think. Something like that. And then it comes with a little spoon. Okay. So these go with this. Put this to the side. Okay, one thing I'm going to note, first impression, there is gray involved. But also there's kind of gray here too. So I guess it kind of is cohesive with everything. This has more gray. They didn't go black, but actually maybe there's a reason why they didn't go black. Because if you go black on white, it's really aggressive. And the reason why we go white is because we want it to be brighter. So maybe there's a reason why they didn't want this black, pitch black. It's too dark and we don't want darkness. Most people who buy light things, we don't want it. So I understand them actually. This makes sense. What does it look like when everything is in and working? It just kind of looks like a shadow. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's tape. Okay. This is where the pods are. I'm very interested because I right now have been conditioned to use the pods with my family. So it'll be kind of hard to go here unless I find a lever and he moves in. Like, then we'd be making this together. But really on a normal basis, when I'm like moved out, like I'd be using this every day or like every other day because I'm doing kind of like matcha and coffee back and forth right now. The reason I do coffee still right now is because I do the creatine, collagen, and a softener. And those are 3 things that I want to get done. And it just makes sense to do it. The coffee's already gross, so to have all those powders in it, it just like literally works. And if anything, it kind of makes the coffee taste better, kind of like the collagen powder. It's like this, I don't know, I like it. So that's why I still been drinking coffee mixed with matcha, not just tea. I think I told you guys earlier I was going to go back to drinking tea mostly, but I actually decided I'm going to stick with both. But I am doing matcha. So maybe it's overkill, but I don't know, it tastes good. So this is, oh, there's a plastic. Wow. Oh, this is where the touch screen is. Let me not open it just yet, but this one is so advanced. They literally have I can rip it off. The other ones don't have that. But this one is like the more expensive one. I think that's why they have that. You would like seal it and then you can touch the screen here. This is where all the buttons are. Wow. That was so satisfying. That's better than the Kager. All the way. Wow. The click feeling is incredible. It just goes up by itself. What if I want to bring it up? I could, but there's no need. Why would I waste that energy to bring it up? Just open it. That's so sick. Okay, and then the water is back here. You can't see the water heater at all. Only when you're going to actually put the water in, you would turn the device. And there's the water. You would open here. This water only goes to the pod side. This does not function with this, apparently. I don't really know how this one functions. I need to figure this out because I only know pods. Obviously, I was born in 2000, but I want to learn what this is on this side, like the normal way to do coffee, like back in the olden days. But I know for sure this one is the water one for here. Max, and then minimum, max. You would just pour it in from the top. That's on the back, so you wouldn't see that from the front, which is good because it's blue. And then here, this one does not come up like the way that this one does. This one you actually have to use arm muscle, but it's not that bad. It's not heavy. Wait, hold on. This is the pause one? No. Actually, we're missing something. not missing anything. This is the only one. I thought there was more. I swear I thought there was more. Maybe it does go here. Oh. Ah, that's a huge one. Usually these are smaller. The Kager one that I have is way smaller. That's why I thought this was going here. It's massive. That's incredible. You can use so much more now. And maybe you can make multiple cups with it. Who knows? It feels so quality. It feels giant. You're not going to lose. You're not going to drop it. It's so sturdy. It's so thick. It's everything. Better than Kager, 100%. Holy. Wow. And then this already, the filter is already in there. So that's the big, big one. Oh, maybe you do put water in here, actually. It says 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. Oh, maybe it's to make a certain amount of cups of coffee. It'll like, that's why there's like the little steps, the steps that go down. I don't know. I'm going to do more research and figure it out, but I've never really made coffee here ever before. So I can ask my parents and see what they say too. But this does not fold back, but I don't use it anyways that much, and that's okay. This is what I'm going to be using pretty much daily for my single stuff while I'm single, as a single woman. So everything is going to be perfect. But eventually, I will be using this side in time. And yeah, loves, this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. It has the best of both worlds, and everything is touchscreen. There's going to be like this side, and there's going to be this side. And then whatever you touch here goes here. Whatever you touch here goes here. Chloe, what'd you say? What do you mean? You can come here. This is the new chair. You can come. We finished with all the products, Chloe. You smell like literally heaven. I love her. How does she smell like this? You just showered. Do you take showers every day? Or do you naturally just smell delicious? When I kiss you, I get cat hair all over me. But it's worth it. So worth it. Okay, loves. The only one that I might do an exchange would be... What was that one that was like... Oh, it was I might do the knife exchange, but everything else is amazing, and I'm keeping the knives. Because she was trying to play right now. You rolled over so cutely. You just rolled over. I want to throw a piece, but I can't find it. She's shy. She's shy. Okay, Chloe, I'm not going to look at you. I'm going to go back to talking. I'm not going to look at you. She's so cute. But yeah, the only one that I'm still going to keep it.
But I'm just going to do an exchange just because it's not perfect on the wood part. But of course, it's hard to get the wood part perfect. So we'll see. Hopefully I can pick a right one so that it looks good. You can't really see it because all of the knives are in the way, and you won't be taking out all of the knives at once when you're just going to take like one or two out, or the scissors, so you can't really like see it. But I do know that that wood kind of is messed up there, and I know that it's darker on that side. And that's just a perfectionist thing. Really, it's amazing. It's incredible. But, you know, you spend your hard-earned money. I want things to be, like, you know, nice. And I'll put the effort to go return or exchange, I mean, if it means I can get that. Most people wouldn't. It's like, it's time is money. It's the hassle to go return things. But I just feel like I will. Okay, one other thing I just noticed that when I go to look, this one is a little more indented. One of them has a line. Let me show you guys from this perspective, actually. That's something I'm going to look when I'm going to find another one as well. Just a quick note, if you're like me, perfectionist, and you want to go back and do an exchange, this one has a line that's visible. All of the other ones, I don't see a line. I only see one line right there on that one. So it just means that when they sewed it together, like they, what do? They like burned it. What do they do in plastic? You mold plastic together. They molded it together. When they did that, there either was like a gap, or there was like it lifted over, or something was up. That's why you see the line. But the other ones, you don't see the line. Just small little, it doesn't even matter. The knives are going to get dirty. Everything's going to get dirty. It's going to wear down. Everything breaks down in time. So these are just such little things. Overall, just in general, this is the best, in my opinion, the best like luxury, high tech, clean, modern, quality for the price, aesthetic, cohesive design between every single piece. They could have messed up more on like each one. They could have like made it look so weird for this and made a whole nother thing that wasn't modern, that didn't fit all the design, but everything is similar and everything fits perfectly and everything is individually crafted to perfection. So it's beautiful. Like everything is beautiful and makes sense together, even when everything is completely different and has completely different capabilities. It all just works perfect together. She's a genius. She's a genius. I love her detail and her intention. Other companies just put things out. She has such intention for us and such detail and such like obsessed. Insane. I hope this was helpful in every single way if you're deciding on purchasing this as well. Again, these are my perspectives, my ideas, my thoughts, how I perceive things, how I move. 10 out of 10, I would recommend. Even if I was like a millionaire and I was going to just go drop, even if you're not a millionaire, you just want to have like Smeg and the best and most expensive things on the market, technically, because it's supposed to be that expensive, you would think it's the best. Even if I was like a millionaire, I low-key honestly think I would not even purchase Smeg. If I'm doing the same research, like, yes, like maybe theirs is higher quality, or it's like because they like the, for example, like the weight of it, like touching it, or like the materials used. But if we're going off like feeling of high tech, like with the iPad, like an iPhone feeling, and design, and the beautiful feeling of touching the beautiful, you're beautiful, humans are beautiful, the whole brand feeling of using these, and it's so beautiful itself, I would pick this company over Smeg, even if I had the money to do so, which that says a lot. So I'm just so grateful that I put my limiting mindset aside and I decided to look at the toaster, even when it was gold. And then it led me down this path, and now I just have like all this beautiful like display, food processors, food things that literally could just sit on the counter as like sculptures, as like works of art, and you don't have to like go for drawers and get lazy to go take things, and so you end up not using things. Like she's thought it out through. Like I can go on and on. I'm obsessed, and yeah. I'm like so excited. It makes me want to like, I'm just like, I can't wait to eventually be able to like put all this to use, you know? I just have to keep working hard and get there, but it feels like we're getting closer and closer to where I want to be, and that's moved out, and I'm not really sure where that is fully just yet, but slowly but surely. So I love you guys so much. I hope you guys found value in this in some way. If you're thinking about this now, you know the details and you know like the thought process, and hopefully it can make your decision making on what company you do go with easier. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. We're going to be doing these 2 drawers for my closet right now. I just need to like put everything away and stuff and keep the things out that I'm going to be using and the ones that I'm not going to use just yet away. But yeah, I'll be back on in a little bit. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.